Welcome back, my good pals, to the Professional Podcast. I'm here with a some damaged goods in Raza. He's having a hard time today. So everyone pray for Raz. We'll get it trending. How you feeling, Raz?
Um, I feel okay. You're making it sound like I'm
I
about to die or something. I mean, to be fair,
it do sound like that though. It do be kind of sounding like you be dying sometimes. Bad cough, you know. So just pray
yeah.
for Raz. Maybe
If now, you know, speaking at all during the episode, I'm very sorry. It's just because I'll be muting myself to
yeah.
cough my lungs out, which will be more often than not. So I'm trying to power through it, but I'm on the injured list today.
And Roz is a grinder.
What can I say?
That doesn't sound as good as it did in my head. But
Maybe not.
no. But Roz, since it is almost Halloween, we got another thing. We got another kind of more Halloween theme thing to talk about. It's kind of hard to say. I'm gonna talk about some scary movies. How do you feel about scary movies, Roz? I feel like there's only two types of people. You either like scary movies or you just cannot watch them at all.
Um, I'm a big scary movie guy. I don't really like. I think we've discussed previously that I don't really like Halloween. Like,
It's kind of
I'm just
overrated, I think.
I'm not a big fan of Halloween. I don't really like the spooky culture, but I love scary movies. Um, so I've kind of grown up with them. So
I mean,
they're like a part of me.
there's a lot of good scary movies, and they're like, I don't, because scary movies are rated differently. Because scary movies, it's like, if it brands itself as a scary movie, I think it kind of leans on how scary it is if somebody thinks it's good or not. Because if it's a scary movie and you're not scared by it, was it a good movie? I don't know. But what are some of your favorites, Roz? If you don't mind sharing.
Well, a lot of people don't consider it. It's not like a horror movie. It is kind of like chilling. It's like a thriller. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, and I associate it with spookiness. I'm sorry.
It's alright. You could cough a little.
I associate it with spookiness. I can't talk for so long without having to cough. It's kind of a problem.
I
But
know.
Silence of the Lambs is
Ooh,
a movie I
that's
always come back to. It's not like super spooky,
it's more
but
creepy. It's
yeah,
creepy.
and it's one of my favorite movies of all time, hands. Like,
It's pretty good.
like if I'm ever bored, it's one of the movies I will like select to watch because it's on Netflix, so easy access to the movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so good. Like, it's one of the best movies I've ever seen in my entire life.
Really? I mean, I don't remember it being in your top five at all. It must be
It's not in my
top
top
10.
five, but it's definitely top 10.
Yeah. I think
Maybe like fringe
Halloween.
top 10.
Yeah. Halloween itself is a really good movie too.
The original Halloween is
Mm-hmm.
very good. Yes.
Yeah. The Shining. I don't know if the Shining's not really a Halloween movie.
I mean,
It's
it's a spooky movie
it
though.
is. It is. It's definitely a scary movie. I mean, I think
I've
everyone.
always thought it was overrated. I mean, I think it's very
Mm,
good, but I
it's
think it's just like
that might
a
be it.
little bit overrated.
I feel that way about Taxi Driver. You yelled at me for that
Well,
before.
Taxi Driver is, it's
And
Taxi Driver.
is it cinema?
I think many people would consider it cinematic or cinema. Yes,
I think you know why I made that joke.
yes, I know why you made that joke.
We'll talk. Do you agree with Scorsese? Is that how you say his last name?
Scorsese.
Scorsese's comments about Marvel movies not being cinema? Because he's like adamant about that. Like he's
Yeah,
like
there's
he'll
so
die
many.
on that
There's so
hill.
many boomers that are like, "Oh yeah, no one cares." Like James Cameron was like, "Oh, people have Avengers fatigue. People aren't gonna want
Mm.
to watch the movies." And then Avengers Endgame just like shat on James Cameron's
Yeah.
two highest grossing films.
Okay, but this like that's James Cameron. I know he has like he's made massive money in the box office, and he's a successful director. But like when Martin Scorsese says shit like that, like what do you even say? because like he's a legend. Like he's one of the best to ever do it.
Well, so is James Cameron.
Yeah, I feel like
until 6 months ago, James had the two highest-grossing films of all time.
I feel like is
The
James
two first
Cameron.
films to ever reach $2 billion in the box office.
That's true. Is James Cameron doing the future Avatars?
Yes, he is.
That's kind of sad. I wish he wouldn't. The series is going to get ruined like by Disney, kind of
They're not
like
gonna be
Star
good.
Wars.
Hey, wait. Back it
What?
up a little bit.
What'd I say? Did I say a lie? I don't think I said a lie, Roz. I think Disney kind of made Star Wars mid. You might not
Yeah.
agree. I mean, maybe you do. Maybe you don't. I know you bought tickets to see Rise of... Is it Rise of Skywalker? Is that what
Yes, Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. I bought my advance tickets. They came out last night, and I bought them last night for
I just...
December 19th.
It's just... Disney seems like they just want to grab big name franchises and make, $1 billion movies. Not necessarily caring about the quality sometimes, but I mean, because of the name, they're gonna make damn near $1 billion, which Avatar made. Well, Avatar, the original Avatar was the highest grossing movie of all time until Endgame.
Yeah, for 10 years.
And
It
now
was an unprecedented figure as well.
That was
no
at,
one has even come close to 2.8 bill.
I know. I mean, Avatar was revolutionary when it came out. I remember watching it in theaters when I was a kid. I don't remember it being like this crazy good movie or anything.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
It wasn't. It was just revolutionary for the time.
I always tell people, I always ask people, because Avatar is this big cultural event, I suppose. But I always ask people, can you name me a single character from Avatar?
I couldn't, honestly.
And no one can. I can't even.
I couldn't name a character from Avatar.
There are three things. I always tell people there are three things I remember from that movie. One. Two. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, one. The planet is called Pandora.
That's true. I remember that.
Two. They're there to find a resource called unobtainium.
That's a really stupid name.
And three. Hair sex.
That's basically the whole movie.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the whole movie. And Zoe Saldana.
But the original question was, do you agree or disagree with Scorsese's comments about Marvel movies not being cinema?
No. They're just a certain type of cinema.
You don't agree, okay. I don't know if I don't know. I don't agree, really, because I kind of feel the same way. I think anything could be cinema, but it is also Martin Scorsese, who's, I mean, he's made movies...
On the Mount Rushmore.
He's top 4 all time. I mean, my favorite... I don't know. I think my favorite Scorsese movie is Raging Bull, to be honest.
Mine would be The Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street, yeah. That is a good one. I still gotta watch that all the way through. Still haven't.
On
Actually,
the topic of Halloween movies.
Yeah, we kind of got off track.
Another great movie that is a complete masterpiece is Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin.
That's a terrifying movie.
It's fantastic. Dude, they used to show it to us all the time.
I remember.
In elementary school.
Yeah.
People would always laugh their ass off at the trick or treating scene, and when that kid would say, "I got a rock."
I remember being petrified by the trick or treating scene as a kid. Definitely no, Roz. That's not scary. I think people don't appreciate Charlie Brown sometimes. I appreciate Charlie Brown. I like the Christmas special. I like the Halloween one.
I think the Halloween one is
the Thanksgiving one is eh.
I love the Thanksgiving one too, but it's appropriating culture.
Oh, let's not own the libs. No, Roz, you're owning the libs. Roz, you're owning the libs. Stop.
Are you gonna stuff me in a locker now? while I give
Those
ASMR
are those are
from a locker.
Let's not go down that road because I know where you're going. I do love those videos though.
Listen, Bryce, let's say,
Oh,
hypothetically, you watched Disney Channel as a child.
I did. That's not really
So,
hypothetical.
Let's say, hypothetically, you watched Halloween Town when it would come on Disney Channel.
I didn't. I don't remember watching Halloween Town, to be honest with you. I could not say I remember anything even relating to Halloween Town.
You never watched Halloween Town?
No,
Any
I
of
didn't.
them?
Nope, not one.
How? Why?
Because I just didn't watch them.
But they were so good.
Maybe they were. Maybe
Yeah,
I'll.
they were.
Maybe I have to
were really
rewatch.
good.
Maybe I have to watch them for the first time. Maybe they're kind of above my, or below my age group now. But
Well,
I don't know.
I think they're still fantastic.
You
wouldn't like them now, though.
I wouldn't like them now. I think
No,
they're more for
definitely.
kids. More for kids, definitely.
Yes, but they're still enjoyable. Like if you have seen them in the past, but you wouldn't like it as a
So-
first-time viewer.
So nostalgia is kind of a big thing for Halloween Town.
Well, no, because they were fun to watch originally. You know.
Alright, I guess. So what about...
I searched movies and I did shit like Frankenweenie and Coraline, and I'm like, I forgot these movies
Frankenweenie.
existed, but I'm really mad that I remember now.
Do you remember that? What was that one animated Halloween movie? The House? Was it called The House? Or
Animal
the
House,
No, the house where it was
Monster House.
Yes,
Monster House.
Monster
Yeah,
House.
that's a
Oh
fucking
my
classic.
god, I love Monster House.
That's
This-
a classic. I think
I could-
everyone loves Monster
Yeah,
House.
I could watch it today. To be honest, like if I watched it today, I'd enjoy it. I remember, as a little kid, I think it scared me. Now, I mean, it's a really good animated movie now. That whole movie it's such a weird movie. The funniest scene is when the kid tries to play basketball.
Yes, it was
That's-
in the YouTube video.
Yeah, yep. It's
The Beagle?
hilarious. That's a good one. Now, how about A Quiet Place, Ross? Have you seen A Quiet Place?
Yes.
Did you
I've
like
seen
A
it.
Quiet
I
Place?
saw A Quiet Place in a packed theater, and I've never been in a more tense place. in my
Oh
entire-
man, I actually saw A Quiet Place we went on my senior year. We went on a class field trip to go see it.
Interesting class
Yeah.
field trip.
Yeah, it was a movie class. So
Yeah, me and my friends, we snuck in like 60 McNuggets
60.
in like my friend's purse. Yeah, like 3 sets of 20 for like each of
Oh
us.
my god, you can
And
eat
like
20
hella-
McNuggets.
and, like hella fries. Well, yeah. Well, I could. I struggle to eat everything now, so
I couldn't eat 20 McNuggets in a sitting. I don't think I tried one time. I couldn't do it. I got through like
skinny. Way to flex.
no, but
Yeah, that's actually me. It's very counterintuitive.
no, I just can't. I just don't have the stomach. I just don't have a big stomach, I guess. I couldn't eat 20 McNuggets in one sitting. Maybe if I hadn't eaten all day, I could, but like normally, nah. Probably not.
Well, the point is, it was a very tense theater. Very tense. Like everyone was just, everyone refused to move.
It was a really tense movie. I actually enjoyed A Quiet Place a lot. I thought it was an interesting concept. You don't see a lot of movies like that.
And then Bird Box ripped it off.
Yeah, I actually never watched Bird Box. And
You did miss out.
yeah, I heard it was pretty mid. I feel like have you seen El Camino? Or no, not yet.
No, I haven't.
I watched it.
I'm a fake fan.
But
But also, I need to rewatch the series.
you're not gonna have time. It's gonna take you a long time to do that. Roz was like when El Camino was coming out. It's already been out a while now. Roz was like, "Oh, I'm gonna rewatch all of Breaking Bad and make sure I don't miss anything before I watch El Camino." I'm gonna tell you right now, Roz, it is not worth doing that. It's really it was an okay movie. It's the best way I could describe El Camino is it's a Netflix original. And that's really all it is. And every Netflix original, the best it does is a mid. It's a mid movie. It really is. I was kind of disappointed it was a mid movie.
Most people were disappointed.
It wasn't bad per se. It was just like I could have went without it, you know.
Right.
I didn't. It wasn't anything crazy. That's why no one's really even talking about it anymore. Like, you don't see any kind of hype for it anymore. Like, no one's on the timeline, like, quoting it or anything, or showing scenes. They do that with the Joker. Oh my god, I see the clip of the Joker dancing on the stairs every day on the timeline.
Yeah, literally.
It's... I think that's a good way to... The best way to describe it.
Video.
Oh my god, don't talk about the Vibe Check video.
The Vibe Check video is so good.
Vibe Check is becoming one of my favorite memes now. Definitely. It
is a good meme.
Vibe Check is a top tier meme. Especially that video you just referenced.
That video is
hilarious.
It's something
It's
else,
hilarious.
I bookmarked it.
You bookmarked that tweet?
Mm-hmm.
How about A Nightmare on Elm Street? I mean, that's a classic.
Yes, that's always The Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th.
Mm-hmm. Freddy, anything
Halloween,
Freddy related is some good shit. Now, I wanted to ask you, what is your thoughts on Paranormal Activity? Not real life Paranormal Activity.
I never found them very scary.
No, they're not scary. They're garbage.
They were always very gimmicky.
They're all Blair Witch ripoffs.
Pretty much. And the Blair Witch Project is an actual good movie.
They're all just like lazy Blair Witch ripoffs. I remember one time, I don't remember what Paranormal Activity it was. This is a long time ago. Me and a friend were like, oh, let's just watch some random movie on Netflix and make fun of it. And we put on whatever Paranormal Activity, and we were just crying laughing the whole time. It was so bad. It's a piss poor movie. The whole series is piss poor. It's terrible. You want to talk about something that's not cinema? That shit is not cinema. That is terrible. Paranormal Activity is awful.
What about The Purge?
I never watched any of the Purges.
Really? Some of them are decent. I like the first one. I like the election one.
I hear the first one's like the best one. From what I've heard, I see they keep making them like once a year. They keep churning them out. There's four of them now.
There's a decent amount.
There's too many.
Yeah, maybe too many.
But yeah, Paranormal Activity is dreadful. I hate Paranormal Activity. That's like one of the things I hate the most. I think they're terrible. They are terrible. I think it's objectively fact that they're terrible. I'm gonna get sued for this. If I keep going. Because producers is gonna hear us be like, oh, what the hell? Sued for defamation. But is it defamation? Can I defamate a movie's character? Is that... Because I'm not slandering the directors or producers or actors. I'm just saying the movie's bad. So can I get sued for that? Maybe.
Probably not.
I don't know if I can. Are there any bad scary movies you can think of that you wanna slander here?
Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Come on, don't slander
I'm
Casper.
just kidding.
What about I know it's not a movie, but the Addams Family. That's kind of like
I never
Halloween
watched
themed.
I
didn't watch it. Yeah, I didn't watch it too much. I haven't watched too many episodes. I don't know how I feel about them. I don't know. I can't think of because bad scary movies always flop and you never hear about them.
Yeah.
What about The Conjuring? I don't think I've ever seen The Conjuring.
The Conjuring is the movies that are in the Conjuring universe are like all kind of mid, but The Conjuring itself was a decent movie. Not as scary as everyone thinks it is, unless you just can't handle horror. Like if you're a bitch, you'll find it scary.
Damn.
But if you're not a bitch, then it's okay.
I've never seen it. I've never seen The Conjuring. What's the movie with the girl? Like if you watch it, you die apparently. That movie.
The Ring?
The Ring, yeah. I've never seen that one either. That's
scary.
That's an interesting concept, for sure.
The Ring is kind of scary.
What about Saw?
but not terrible. Saw is pretty fucking freaky. I think Saw.
Saw is freaky. I haven't seen many of them, but they're more creepy than scary, I think. They're kind of just fucked up.
They are. They're like thrillers, you know.
Yeah, those are more thrillers than scary movies. I think my favorite scary movie of all time would be Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Terrifying movie. One of the animated ones. You
This
know,
is like 2 out of 3 episodes in a row that we're talking about Cloudy with a Chance of
Listen, we are not stopping this with a Chance of Meatballs agenda until people admit that the cop from the first one is the best animated character of all time. That's when the
Lightning
agenda will
McQueen
stop.
exists.
Oh man, no, the original Dinoco car from Cars exists.
The King?
Is that what his name was? The King?
Yeah.
I mean the racer, the blue racer's name was the King.
Yeah, he's the king. Here, I'll show you. I'll find it. Like that's like his name. He has like a first and last name too.
What about Shrek? Is Shrek not the greatest animated character of all
Well,
time?
Shrek is also definitely up there.
I think after
Donkey, for that matter.
I don't know about Donkey, man.
I like how Tim Allen is credited in the cast of Cars as playing Buzz Lightyear.
He didn't play Buzz Lightyear.
He's there.
He's in.
Whatever.
Or I mean, he didn't play. He got casting credit for Buzz Lightyear in Cars.
Apparently so.
Why?
Cars is a 75 on Rotten Tomatoes. What a fucking joke. It's literally the greatest animated film of all time.
I don't know about that. What is that? What is your actual favorite animated film of all time?
Cars.
Is it Deadass Cars?
Yes.
Mine's Coco.
Coco's really fucking good. Let me tell you.
Coco is a brilliant movie.
Yeah, his name is just the King in the cast, so.
It's just the King? Okay. But if you haven't seen Coco, watch that. It's actually that time of year for it too. That's, Day of the Dead.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. Well, it's not. Is it Cinco? It's Cinco de Mayo.
No, it's not. It's Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah, it's Day of the Dead, which is this time of year. Fucking Cinco de Mayo.
It was a joke. I can't believe Cinco de Mayo falls on Halloween this year. That's crazy.
That's
so
crazy.
I'm looking at the top horror. Go ahead.
That's crazy how Halloween was on Friday the 13th this year.
That's nuts. I'm looking at the top 100 horror movies on Rotten Tomatoes. Number 1 is Get Out. I don't consider it to be a horror movie,
Get Out?
but it is fantastic.
I don't know about
It's not a horror
horror.
movie,
Yeah.
It's not, but it's still a great movie. Number 3 is A Quiet Place.
What's 2?
The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari.
What the fuck is that?
A movie from 1920.
That actually might be fucked up then. If it's
Number
from
5,
if it's from 1920.
The 1933 Hong Kong King Kong. Not Hong Kong.
King Kong is a horror movie? I don't know about that
Apparently.
shit. I don't know about that.
Number 7 is Psycho.
Okay.
Stanley
Okay.
Kubrick. Okay, number 8 is a movie that I've seen that I personally think is fucking atrocious.
What?
Which is The Babadook.
I've never seen The Babadook.
Okay, it's on Netflix. You can watch it if you want. It's kind of creepy, but I personally think it's a fucking terrible movie.
What is Rotten Tomatoes rate Rosebud?
Like, is that like an Air Bud movie?
No, the movie where what's the fucking movie called? It's a classic, and the twist was spoilers. The twist was the fucking little sled was Rosebud the whole time. And it's
Citizen Kane?
Citizen Kane, yeah, Citizen Kane.
Citizen Kane.
I don't know.
100 on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's
Wow.
bullshit. That movie is stinky.
But the twist, though.
That twist is ass. I don't like that movie at all.
Aliens is number 11 with a 99%. I agree. I think Aliens is fantastic.
I've never seen that actually.
Hereditary, really, really good movie.
Hereditary?
Really good. Yeah, probably the most unsettling movie I've ever seen.
What about any exorcism movies? Those always freak me out. I hate
The
those.
Exorcist, The Exorcist itself is kind of freaky.
I hate those movies. I
Very
really
unsettling.
don't like those movies at all.
Silence of the Lambs clocks in at 20.
Um,
The
Silence of the
2017
Lambs.
It is at 26. I can't say I agree. I don't think that movie.
Eh,
It's pretty good though.
top
Cabin in
30
the
though.
Woods. Cabin in the Woods at 28. I think Cabin in the Woods is really good. The original Carrie at 30.
Oh,
obviously
that's a good
classic.
one.
Um.
These are Rotten Tomato lists.
Mhm.
Okay.
Frankenweenie at 61, and that's where I'm
Franken-
stopping looking at this. This list has lost its legitimacy.
Frankenweenie. Are you really gonna be scared of a movie called Frankenweenie?
Did you ever watch Frankenweenie?
No, I've never seen Frankenweenie.
Dude, what a good movie Frankenweenie is.
I think. How do you? Okay, I hear this. This is a common debate. The Nightmare Before Christmas, Halloween movie or Christmas movie?
Yes.
No, you have to pick one.
No, it's both.
It's.
I've said this for so long. It's both.
I don't know about it being both. I think it's more Halloween. I think it's canon that it's Halloween, actually. But I guess I could see it being both.
It's both. You can watch it at both times a year and get the same amount out of it.
I don't know. I think it's more Halloween for me. I think I just associate it more with Halloween. There is some, maybe around Christmas time we'll bring this up, that there are some movies that are considered Christmas movies that are just not Christmas movies. Like, it's,
Like Die Hard.
yes, that's exactly the one I was thinking of, but we're gonna save that for 2 months from now. I guess for movies, scary movies, that's really it. I wanted to go into. We didn't really have anything news wise to talk about because all the news right now is kind of fucked up. To be honest, news news is so negative. So we're not going to talk about anything news wise right now, but we will talk about little humor, some anti jokes. What was some good anti jokes you could tell, Roz?
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah. I'm not
Are you
anymore because you said that, but I mean, we're going to do it anyway.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Roz, how bad can your how bad are they?
I don't know.
We're going to
How about
find
this?
out.
How do you keep an idiot in suspense?
How? That's a good one, Roz. That was really epic. You probably got someone in the audience.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Here's one. Why does Michael J. Fox make the best milkshakes?
Man, oh god. Why?
Because he's a successful Hollywood actor, so he has both the time and the disposable income to source the very highest quality ingredients.
I can't believe that made me laugh. Yeah, alright. I was hoping it wasn't gonna be fucked. It wasn't. Okay. So Roz, why didn't Johnny ride his bike to school?
Why?
He doesn't have any legs.
Mm.
No, not feeling that one.
Here, how about this one? I shout this one out to Ian.
Okay.
So, a man walks into a bar, orders a drink, and stays there very late.
Mm-hmm.
The next day, he does the same. And the day after, and again, until his family and life is torn apart by his raging alcoholism.
That's fucked. I actually have one I could attribute to Ian too. An Irishman walks out of a bar.
Yeah, that's the joke.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I had. And
Okay, why can't a Tyrannosaurus Rex clap its hands?
Why?
Because he's extinct.
I'll let the audience fill in the applause there.
That's where the laugh track goes.
Yeah, that I don't think I'm. No, we're gonna actually leave that silent. Um,
How about this one? What did the man say when he lost his truck?
what did the man say when he lost his truck?
Mm-hmm.
Did he
I'll
say,
give you a hint. It rhymes with the word truck.
I lost my truck?
No, silly. He said, "Where's my truck?"
Oh, come on, man. I hope this is funny to someone.
All right. Okay, here's one. Some people might find this a little bit offensive, but
Oh boy.
it's okay. Okay, what do you call a
What? Can you repeat that one?
What do you call a black person on the moon?
What?
An astronaut.
That was really offensive. That was fucked up.
Yeah.
That was
know, right?
That was fucked up. We should have Ian censor it just to make you look fucking horrible.
No. I'm gonna be canceled today. You can't get rid of me that easily.
Maybe I could. A priest, a rabbi, and an imam walk into a bar. What happens?
What, you said a priest, a rabbi, and a what?
An imam?
An imam?
Imam, yeah.
They walk into a bar.
Yeah, what happens?
Does the imam say, "Why am I here? I subscribe to Islam. I shouldn't be here"?
No, they have a pleasant time.
Oh, good for them. The imam still shouldn't be there.
Well, he's not drinking. He's not drinking anything.
That's fair. I've been to plenty of bars and not drank anything.
Russ, you can't admit that. Cut that out.
Hey, I
I don't think Ian's even editing this one because it's Tuesday and he broke his hand, so probably gonna give him a break.
Prayers up for Ian.
Yeah, pray to Ian.
Broke his left hand. Has to use the right to jack off now.
He's right-handed.
It's probably a struggle, and so am I.
I'm right-handed too, so I don't see why breaking your left hand would hurt that.
Some of us are enlightened. That's all I have to say.
I guess I'm not enlightened.
All right, how about this? A guy walks into a library looking for a book on suicide.
Okay.
The librarian asks, "Do you have a library card?" The man says no and leaves.
That is really funny.
That's actually kind of funny. It made me laugh.
That is gut wrenching. I am crying on the inside right now.
How about this one? I dedicate this one to the mob. Shout out to the mob.
To the mob. Okay.
Yes. Okay. What's white and annoying at breakfast?
What?
An avalanche.
Avalanche isn't white though.
Yes, but he's still.
Yeah, I know. It's always funny to me because Avalanche is the only one that's never going to get his OG at, because it's just funny.
Who has at Avalanche? What is
the fucking hockey team?
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's look at this.
The Colorado Avalanche.
/Avalanche.
That's the hockey team has it. Mm-hmm. So he'll never get that at ever.
Nope.
Unless they dissolve, but they probably won't.
They definitely won't.
So why did the priest get sent to jail? Do you know?
Touching little boys?
No, tax evasion.
I didn't know Lionel Messi was a priest.
I was actually just thinking that. You literally, if you want to be an elite footballer / soccer player, you have to have at least one tax evasion case.
Yep.
Like it is the law. It is required by the football gods that you have a tax evasion case. Ronaldo has one. He also has some other things, but we won't talk about that.
Yeah, we are not going to talk about that.
Messi has one. Pretty sure Neymar has one. Mbappe will have one soon. You know, Mbappe's our age, by the way. That's fucking crazy. Like, he's only like 21, 22.
Kylian Mbappe is 20.
Oh my god, he's not even 21. He's going to be my
December
age.
20th, 1998. He's turning 21 in 2 months.
So we're going to be the same age for like a month. I think he's done a little more with his life than I have with mine. But, I mean, what's the scale?
I mean, what has Mbappe done? Just won a World Cup.
Yeah,
He's gonna become one of the highest paid players ever.
at 20 years old.
No. Can't even drink
Anyway,
it.
anyway.
Actually, he can.
Yeah,
because
he
the
can. He's in France.
Very much lower in Europe.
Yeah,
I would know. I was just there. Not that I drank,
You were
but
there
I was there.
3 months ago. That's how we opened the show. Isn't that
Wow,
crazy?
that's a great point.
Yeah, I listened back to the episode last night.
All right, how about this?
Let's hear it. Let's hear another anti-joke.
All right, what do you get when you cross a mentally ill loner
Oh my god.
and treats him like crap?
What you deserve?
Yeah, I'll tell you what you get. You get a fucking vibe check.
That is a great reference to a meme. Are we going to just keep referencing that video over and over again?
It's just so good.
It's funny. It really is funny. That is a very that whole vibe meme is. I love the vibe meme, to be honest. Like, he's just vibing, or did I ever send you that picture? The Holy Bible.
Yes, you sent me that.
I love that meme. I don't know, man. We've talked about memes before too. We actually talked about that in episode 1 too. It's crazy how it's all coming back together. Although the vibe meme wasn't really a thing when we started.
No, it wasn't.
The big meme when we started was Area 51. Based off.
Wow, that feels like 1,000 years ago.
It does, doesn't it?
Started a podcast. Realized I
Alright.
hated my life.
Wait. Hold up.
I know I said no more guests, but I was really hoping to bring on one last one.
What do you mean no more
Alright, how about-
guests?
How about this? So a duck walked up to a lemonade stand.
Are we just referencing things from our childhood? Is that what's happening now?
How about you just let me fucking finish?
Alright, go for it, Roz. Go for
This
this.
is not gonna be what you expect.
Okay, alright.
All right. So
Mhm.
when it's something you don't expect, then suck my dick. All right. So a duck walked up to a lemonade stand, and he said to the man running the stand,
Mm-hmm.
"Hey, got any grapes?" The man said, "No, we just sell lemonade, but it's cold and it's fresh and it's all homemade. Can I get you a glass?" The duck said, "I'll pass." Then you walked away
Can I ask,
till the very next day.
we cannot sing the entire duck song. I just cannot allow that to happen.
Well, I wasn't singing. And
You were
how do
s-
know it's
you
a
were-
song? How do you know it's not an anecdote?
Because you verbatim repeated how the song
Yeah,
starts.
but how do you know that didn't happen to me when I was running a lemonade stand?
Because I'm gonna highly doubt you were running a lemonade stand yesterday, and ducks don't talk.
to you, maybe they don't like you.
They talk. All right, Dr. Doolittle. Whatever.
All right, how about this? So, horse walks into a bar.
Okay. Why'd you have to start it like the Ben Shapiro meme?
All right, a horse walks into a bar, and the bartender says, "Why the long face?"
Mm-hmm.
And the horse says, "I've just realized I'm a metaphysical construct within a fictional narrative and will cease to exist at the end of this sentence."
Okay.
So let's say, hypothetically, you're a horse.
Okay.
Hypothetically, you're a part of my joke. You're in the punchline. Now, according to that logic, you would also cease to exist by the end of the sentence.
Yeah, that's
Which
true.
is really making me question, how on earth is it possible that someone like you...
Did you get sick of it? Did
I
you?
just...
Yeah.
I gave in.
Yeah. He just couldn't do it anymore. How about speaking?
Liberal. You just posted...
Bro, let's not get into the you just posted cringe memes. How about speaking of not existing? Do you have any
That's a great segue.
Do you have any existential fears, Roz? Yeah. Like I said, call me to segue your segments.
You're such a good segue, mall cops could ride you.
I don't want to be ridden by Paul Blart, to be honest with you.
Then don't be a segue.
All right.
Yo, ask me if I'm a tree.
Are you a tree?
No.
Great, glad we cleared that up.
So what was the question?
Do you have any existential fears? Great. That's really
So
good.
when I was a kid,
Mm-hmm.
I used to watch a lot of Ghostbusters.
Is this going somewhere?
Yes.
Okay.
I was very much scared of Stay Puft.
Okay. Why was
I,
that?
I was I used to have like nightmares that he would just like terrorize my little like crib in my nursery. Because he was so big and he like looked over all the skyscrapers and shit like that.
Yeah.
So
Man.
I envisioned him just like staring over me. This is true. I swear to God. One of my first ever fears, Stay Puft.
Was Stay Puffed.
Yes.
That's not
100%.
so that's an existential fear.
Well, it's a fear.
Yeah. You're still afraid of Stay Puffed?
No.
Not anymore.
Now I just use Stay Puft as like a nickname for my sister because I'm really rude.
That is fucked. You're such an ass.
I'm the best brother out there. They'll attest to that.
What about? Are you afraid of death, Roz?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I don't know if I'm. I don't know if that's the right way to say it for me, because I feel like every human goes through that one like realization that like, oh, I'm gonna die one day. I think everyone knows that. It's just not something we think about all the time, you know. Because like when you're like our age, like 18, 19, 20, that's not death is not something you're thinking about and considering like on the daily, you know. That's not something that comes through your mind. So I don't think I'm afraid of death per se. I would say I'm afraid of dying too early or before I am satisfied with what I've done with my life. That's more of a fear for me. Dying, not really. Dying too early though, yeah, for sure.
Dying, full of regrets.
Yeah.
Man,
Are you?
I should have gave that duck this lemonade from my lemonade.
Great, great use of this serious time.
I'll tell you what, God.
You're afraid of God?
For sure, but you have to be kind of in my religion.
Yeah.
Like, you should love God.
I feel
but
like
you should also fear God.
I feel like any religion that's kind of like something, you know. I feel like everyone there's like a mercy aspect, you know, in religion. There's like a, you know, almighty, powerful, please have mercy on my mortal soul thing. I don't know if that's like anything someone would say, but that's kind of like how it is. For me, how about, this isn't really like a fear, it's like more getting deep. How do you feel about multiverses in other universes? How's that
Like,
go through you? Well, yeah, that's what I was asking. Like, do they exist, or how do you see them if you do at all?
I think they exist. Probably.
Yeah.
Multiple universes.
Like, do you? I know some people that think like for every action, like let's say you're driving, right? Like let's say you drive somewhere. There's a universe where you died doing that, or you know something like that. Like there's a universe where. No, not this one, but there's a.
That's all that matters to me.
Yeah, I guess. I've just met people that think there's a possible universe for like every outcome of a situation, which I think is a little. That's kind of out there for me. That's kind of hard for me to imagine. I mean, I can't prove it isn't true.
Yeah, that is the theory, you know?
The Big Bang Theory. Terrible show, by the way.
Awful.
If you like The Big Bang Theory, you have problems. I'm just gonna say that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. That multi-universe theory is. I think about it. I mean, I don't know if I believe it, and I can't prove that it's real or not. But it's certainly interesting, whether you believe it or not. I think. Maybe it isn't for some people. Because it's interesting to think about, like let's say, you, I don't know, like
Hypothetically.
there's a situation that happens and there's multiple outcomes. Thinking there's a universe for every single one of those outcomes is like crazy to me. Like that's like beyond what my comprehension, to be honest.
Beyond most of our comprehension.
Yeah. Yeah. I think though for other universes and like other planets and stuff like that and like things that exist outside of our like galaxy and realm of understanding, I think there's definitely things and other being. I mean, I don't know about other beings like us, but I certainly think like things that are maybe unthinkable to us probably exist somewhere else.
Because there's so much we don't know. And
Yeah.
so much we can't comprehend.
Because like space and time are just like it's just
Infinite.
crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Like we'll never know everything space has. Like we just don't. It's just too vast. But I do think outside of our galaxy, outside and other places that we may never visit or see or make contact with, I think there are other things that exist. Maybe not humans, but other things. What those things are, I don't know. Maybe we'll never know. Maybe that's why we should have raided Area 51.
Yes. I concur.
I wanted to get that in for Roz. You haven't done that in a while. Maybe because the meme died and no one actually raided Area 51. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I can only imagine the things Area 51 has. We brought up Area 51 maybe a little too much on this show. I think the government's going to start tapping into us if we keep mentioning it.
Hey, if they want to come at me, dude, you mess with the bull, you get the horns. That's all I got to say.
Leader of the FBI, you want to come on the show?
No, that'd be crazy. But like, I mean, unless like if they want to.
If my FBI agent wanted to come on the show, I'd fucking let him. Be honest, that'd be cool. Having an FBI agent on.
Well, first of all, no one has their own individual.
I know. I was kidding.
Second of all, hypothetically, if you did have an FBI agent on, then hypothetically, like,
What? Did you have nowhere to go with this? Great.
I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
What are you saying? I don't know how much longer I can hold this bit, Roz. Great. Anyway, I would love to know what other people think. Like this is a conversation I would love to have with someone like smart. You know what I mean?
Am I not smart to you?
Roz, come on. You just failed to form a sentence in like 20 seconds.
Well, no, that was the point.
Yeah, that was really funny, by the way. I'm sure everyone laughs at that.
Well, listen, name one genius that ain't crazy.
All right. My God, there it is, the weekly Kanye reference. Every week.
Speaking of which, hey,
No,
actually,
no,
I can't say,
no.
I'm shutting up. I can't
All
say.
right, thank you, Jesus
prefer not to
Christ.
speak.
Jesus Christ, thank
I
you
prefer
for.
not to speak.
I know.
If I speak, I am in big trouble.
Yeah, you are in big trouble. I will not allow this to happen again. But maybe, I don't know, maybe next week we'll have something to talk about involving Kanye West. I don't know, maybe. Hopefully, I'm hoping.
Maybe my balls will become so blue that they will be mistaken for plums.
Well, that was episode 16 of the professional.
Sweet 16.
What the fuck was that? I'm not even. Alright. We gotta do a Would You Rather. Because I want to actually do a Would You Rather. Now, let's say, what would you rather come in contact with? If you had, all right, would you rather meet an alien from Chicken Little? An alien.
Those guys are cute.
Yeah. Would you rather meet an alien? All right. All right. Here's what I want. Would you rather run into 50 hostile aliens or Predator? What would you rather face? Like, what would you rather have to fight?
Probably the Predator.
Are you dead ass?
Just because he's really fucking cool.
You would want to.
The aliens are hostile, aren't they?
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean they're dangerous. They're just mad.
They're hostile.
Yeah, but
They're volatile.
that doesn't mean they're like big, like fucking killing machines like the
and the
Predator.
Predator's fucking thick.
Yeah, but, so you'd rather die to the Predator than take your chances against 50, maybe not dangerous aliens? The Predator is cool, though.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Alright. You lose to the Predator, though.
That's not true.
Yes, Roz. Are you dead ass right now?
Yeah.
Roz.
I could take that bit. I could take that motherfucker.
You think... Roz, you could not... you could not beat the Predator.
Yes, I definitely could.
I think the entire point of the Predator is he can't be beat.
Oh, he's never fought me.
Okay, Thor.
I'm glad you caught that. I'm glad you caught that reference.
Of course I caught that reference. Anyway, that was episode 16 of the Professional Podcast. If you want to follow us on Twitter, you can... Yes, it was.
Maybe in a parallel universe it wasn't.
In a there's a parallel universe where I died and the show stopped. Maybe. I don't know. Can't prove it. But anyway, if you want to follow Roz on Twitter, you can follow him at RozIU_. I will say he is going to be very active on Twitter these next couple days. He is not going to apologize for that. But if you do follow him and don't like sports, I apologize. That's probably all he's going to be tweeting about the next couple days. You can follow me at itsbriz, ITSBRIZZ. And you can follow the show at ProPod Show. We'll see you guys next week.